Hello and welcome back to the studio where we paint away the stress of everyday life here in Wales. Yes, so I thought we would do something easy today. I've been asked, I can't afford much materials, Clive. I can only afford dollar store or pound shop paints and things like that you get from B&M. So I thought, why not try and use some of them today in a lesson to show you and just to get you into painting. So join me on the palette and I'll show you what I mean. And let's paint away that stress of everyday life. I'm going to mix up some orange. So start off with the yellow first because that's your lightest colour. So you don't want to start off with red, otherwise you'll have to add too much yellow to it to make an orange. Now, orange is the thing we're going to make today. Be very sparing with the red because it can eat up your yellow before you know it. There you go. Eat up your yellow before you know it. Look how warm that is already. I tell you what I haven't done. I haven't added some white to my palette, which I'm going to. This is just a normal student quality paint, and I just want to use this up. Okay, cut camera while I do that. Sorry about that. I had to cut the camera then because I had to go into the pot with my palette knife. I'm going to scrape out as much paint as you possibly can and save yourself some money. So be careful with that. Okay, so we got a nice orange. Got a nice orange. Now on the side of that orange, we're going to add some white. So we got a nice light orange. So mix that together. So we got a nice mid-tone and a nice light tone. So you've got two tones of orange there, and that's good. Okay, so let's just scrape that paint off the brush. You should never mix paint with a brush because it gets all clogged up like that, and that's not what you want to do. But it doesn't matter. If we're learning, it doesn't really matter. I'm just picking up another short flat just to save myself some time because I don't want to clean that. I'm going to go into some of this wishy-washy white without any thickener in it. You can see it's so thin and black. But anyway, we can use that. Let's just put that straight on all over our canvas like this. Now, as you're doing that, get yourself a little water, fine mist spray bottle, and just spray that down because we're going to be blending, and what we want, we don't want to spray that on as it's drying. We want to keep it wet. And if we keep it wet, then we're not going to have any issues with spot marks or flaking or something like that. So a little bit of mist like that, and that's going to keep your paint moving. And because acrylic paint dries really fast, as we know, and we need to use this for blending. We need to get a nice warm sky in place. So we're using a wet on wet technique today. Not too much, but just enough to keep that from drying out on us. There you go. That's nice, that's nice. Just putting that brush down. I'm going to pick up some of this light yellow, and then we're going to go in straight into that white. That white is going to lighten that orange again, and it's just going to give us that lovely, lovely background. Don't forget, the canvas and the paint is really wet. Well, not really wet, but moist. So we're able to blend this colour a lot better than what we would do if we were just using neat acrylic paint. And we need to go into the mid-tone orange now and bring down that colour again. Here you can see it's going on really well, and you're getting that lovely, lovely warmth, Sahara look about this painting. That's what it is, the Sahara. The Sahara. I like that. Look at that word Sahara. It's nice. I'm going to put a little bit of paint there. I'm going to get a little bit of burnt umber to it. Burnt umber, yes. Burnt umber is going to darken that orange up without using black. We don't want to use black. We want a little bit of burnt umber in there, just to warm that orange up. Well, not warm it up, but we should say cool it down maybe. Maybe it's cooling it down, but it's darkening it anyway. Okay, and we're just going to use our brush, and then we're just going to use it on the side like this, and we're just going to fluff it up like this. Make some, like, I don't know, clouds or, don't know, whatever. Cloud shapes? Yeah, cloud shapes. Use that like that. There we go. Put a bit of that down there. Like that. Just pull in the brush. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just stress-free today. Absolutely stress-free. Putting the brush down. What you need to do now is get yourself a little blending brush. These are little blending brushes that I sell on the website. But if you haven't got one, just find a really nice soft brush or a lady's makeup brush or something like that. That's all you want, something that's really soft. And you're going to tickle the back of your hand like that. Tickle the back of your hand like that. Just get the bristles just to tickle you. And that's the pressure that you want on this painting. You don't want to push like that. You want to just tickle, just caress this paint. Caress it and fluff it up and make it look all wispy and fluffy and make it look cloud-like. And just be free and chill with it. Bring a bit down there. If you've got a little bit of too much paint on your brush, bring it down like that. There's always dust in the Sahara. It's always blowing and making these dust clouds and things. So just get that. Make it all fluffy like this. Wow. That's easy. Anybody can do this. Anybody with a makeup brush, a little bit of paint, can be an artist. You can. Trust me. There you go. So nice cloud, and then bring this down a touch. Just very, very lightly. Just blend that together. There's a little hair there. If you've got a little hair, get your brush and pick it off like that. There you go. Wow. Now, put that straight into some water or wash it out. I tend to be a bit lazy. I just want to warm this up a bit more, and I bring a bit of burnt umber to it. So it's quite a darker colour now. You can see the colour. And I'm trying to get more of a red thing, more of a red look. So we need a bit of dark down like this. Yeah, a bit of warmth as well. This is the Sahara sand. This is the Sahara sand. Or it could be the Sahara plains. Now, if we paint in a plane, then not a plane that flies in the sky, but a plane that the animals walk on. Get your brush and just flick up like that. Look, instant grass and gratification. There you go. A little bit of grass showing there, and we get a little bit more burnt umber, and we bring a bit of that burnt umber in like this. You've seen me do paintings very similar to this before, but this is fantastic to get you into the world of art. Again, pull up, pull up, pull up. These things sell so well on craft fairs. They really do. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. There we go. I'll do. We could add that. We can make that a little bit darker. We could add a little bit of black to that. We could add a little bit of black. Oh, why not? Just make that a little bit darker down there, just to give it that distant look. There you go. Flick up, little bits of grass like that. That's brilliant, I think. Anyway, okay, so we need a detail brush. I have a very, very small detail brush there, but you can use whatever detail brush you want. And all we need to do is, let's see if I can get one of the cameras to zoom in. I hope I can zoom that in correctly. I'm going to get my little stick. Now this is a cork on the end of a stick. That's all it is. That's for me to rest, and I don't want to get my big head in the shot. So what we need to do now, we need to put a mark like that, like that. Make a little circle there, and then a little bit like that. There you go. Nice thick paint, and we could put whatever there, and then we can either come down. I'm following a little. I'll tell you what I'm following, because everybody. Why are you already cheating? You're cheating looking over there. No, I'm not. I'm following that. Look, it's giraffes. I didn't want to spoil it for you, but I'm going to spoil it for you now. Giraffes. There we are. Giraffes in the Sahara sand. So I did them on a bit of card, and to save myself some money, basically. So I'm actually following. I'm actually following what the pictures that I drew there. They give me an idea of what I'm doing, and that's what the first thing I did was actually paint a few giraffes, and I thought, where can I put the giraffes? I know, and normally giraffes are like got all those orangey types of spots on them, haven't they? So I said, let's turn it up. Let's put these into silhouette and put the yellowy colour that they are, or orangey colour. I don't know what exactly, but that they are in the sky. There we are. He's leaning down like that. and that can come down there like that, and then we can have another leg come behind him there like that. That leg comes down there. This is better if you wait for the back paint to dry, because you can see that it's actually pulling off the back. But I'm putting the black on, but it's actually pulling the colour off the back, which is not it's not ideal. But this is a lesson just to give you an idea of what you can do with these wonderful creatures that are giraffes. Study, get some pictures, have a look on the internet and study these things. If you're going to do these things, just practice. Do what I did on that little bit of card. Just paint them, paint a few of them, paint a dozen of them, paint 3 dozen of them, just keep painting them until you get to a point where it becomes muscle memory, and then you've got a giraffe like that, a giraffe like that. Now this giraffe, he's going to have a friend. I'm going to try and put this one here, so I'm going to try and get him to face away from us if I can. So I'm going to put his leg in like that. There you go. You can paint as many as you want. I'm just going to do 2, I think, maybe 3, who knows. I certainly don't know at the moment. I painted 3, so this is just trying to establish his shape here. There's another leg that's going to come down there, and then we got another leg that's come in there. It looks weird, doesn't it? It does look weird, but I know what I'm doing. Well, I hope I do. And this is all stem from a session I did with my good friend, adopted brother Jason Bowen of Jason Bowen Art. I say adopted brother because we talk so much now. I talk to him more than I talk to my family. And yeah, we went to London and went to the National Museum of Wales, National Museum of Gallery in London. We've got a gallery in Wales actually. That's why I mentioned that then. I gotta think now. 1 second. Time a kangaroo down, sport time a kangaroo down. I don't know why I'm singing something that's from Australia there at the moment, but I don't know. I was just trying to clear my mind. Does it look as if he's walking away? I don't know. Hard to tell with me. Hard to tell. Just play with it. I'm just going to play with it. I'm going to put his head in. That might help me actually. If I put his... That might help me. If I put his head in. Needs to come down like that, doesn't it? There you go. And he's got a... There's his little horny things. That's right. That's good. There we are. We get in there. We get in there. That could be his tail coming down and like that then. See? Yeah, you know, you can see what I'm doing. I think you can see what I'm doing. I'm not going to paint them in, you know, thick black. And you can do that. I'm just worried about... Because you should wait for the background to dry, in fact. And then you find these things easier to do. And we could do... What I could do, which I haven't done on my thing... I'm going to get one of my brushes there. These are one of my foliage brushes that I use. You can get them again on the website www.clive5art.co.uk. I'm going to just darken this up, and I'm going to put one of those I don't know what they call these trees, but that's where they come in. They're going, "Come on, Fred, let's go and have some lunch. I fancy a few leaves today." "Okay, I'm coming." And they're all up in there like that. There you go. It's one of them Serengeti tree things. There we go. Let's just put a little bit more colour, a bit more shadow in. And if I tell you what we could do, we could get a bit of yellow, couldn't we? Let's get a bit of yellow. Let's get a bit of yellow. Okay, well, let's go and have some leaves off this tree. There you go. A bit of yellow. I've just put a bit of light, as they say. I do. And we then need to get a script lining brush, which is one of these long pointy brushes. You can pick up one of them as well if you pop along to that website, and there's more things on that website than the shop, so please pop along. I am trying to get in there and do regular blogs and things, so I haven't got a lot of time at the moment, but we are getting there. It's one of them old ronky old trees. He's been here for millions of years, well, hundreds of years, not millions of years. I don't know how old these trees are, but I guess they're in the hundreds of years old. There you go. And if they feel like me, they must be getting tired. There you go. But some of those old cronky old trees, we've got monkeys and things in this tree here like that. There you go. You know what the type of tree I'm trying to do there. And we could get some this light orange just on the tip of that brush because I'm lazy and I don't want to clean it. I'm just going to put some light on the front of that. There you go. And then we could get some orange and just flick up a little bit of grass stuff there like that. Put a bit of highlight there actually. That looks good, doesn't it? There you go. There we are. One easy, simple painting. Take some time, concentrate, and practice. I urge you to practice on things like this, on a little bit of cardboard. Costs nothing. Doesn't even have to have gesso on it. Just practice, 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 practice. And join me every Monday where I paint away the stress of everyday life. Please click the subscription button down by there and give us a thumbs up because it all helps. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.